Alright, Clashers, here we are with MRder Inc. This is the D. We're going to check out this war, and this was a pretty strong one here against a French clan. So, you know, this is going to be a long video. I got a couple of bonus videos, some things people were asking for, but before I get started, I just want to point out again, this is what Go Wipe gets you. You know, they had about that, I think 6 3-stars total, and the seven. But the rest 2-starred, and you know, sounds like they did okay, but they really didn't. You know, they never had a shot at a 3-star on most of these bases, and a lot of these that they 3-starred were Town Hall 9s dropping down because they had given up. And when you do that, you just shoot yourself in the foot. You have to go for 3 stars, and you know, we knew from the beginning when we looked at their clan description. It said a lot about golems and P.E.K.K.A.s. Can't read French, but man, we knew that they were going to be a Go Wipe clan, so we pretty much knew we had it. And then, man, the whole clan just came and just wrecked stuff. So I have a ton of attacks to show you. I'm going to go ahead and get started here. And I don't usually do my own attacks, but I really like this one, so I'm going to show it to you anyway. So let's see here. Up here at the top, I did make a small mistake. I know there are bombs in those two spaces there. I was trying to be efficient. Those hogs went in too early and went to the cannon, but no matter. The balloon goes in, takes out that cannon. That 1-for-1. Anytime you get a 1-for-1 trade like that, guys, you want to take it. The little 5-troop space for defense, that's good. Went and got those bombs. I knew that Tesla was there, so I sent the 1 hog in to activate it, then sent a few more behind to kill it. And that's going to be important for when I'm creating my funnel. I needed my golems to stay split a little bit, and they would have both gone after that Tesla. So you got to think about little things like that when you're creating your funnel. Use my poison to kill the CC, except for that guy. So I dropped a few extra wizards and my queen right there to make sure that Valk went down. You know, if you got a Valk under a poison, don't sit there and wait for the poison to dissipate. It's not going to hurt the Valk enough. You just need to move on. So created a funnel there. Sent my golem, my king in, dropped a jump there to get everything into the core. King takes out the queen. We're going to go ahead and clear out this compartment for the most part, and then jump in there. And you look at this, I got the king as well. Then I just dropped hogs in, 2-finger drop, and they just go around, and these heals just keep them alive really well. Got a lot of defenses covered by that. These wizards come and grab that stray mortar. This heal might have been just a little bit off. I probably needed to move it up just a little bit. But as you can see, it's not going to matter. I got my wizards cleaning up around the back. There's a lot of trash up there, so you got to get those down as soon as possible. If you're not efficient with that, they're going to go down. But you see this, look at this. My hogs go down up here, between spring traps and a few extra buildings and whatnot. They just weren't enough. But because my kill squad is still going strong, and those wizards are cleaning up behind me, it's enough. You're going to see here, we're going to go ahead and speed up just a wee bit, because it is a long video. But those wizards take care of everything in the back for me, so they don't have a long time to travel. These golems are out here still tanking. They get through this wall, and then that's it. They go up there, clean up a few trash buildings. My queen's going to take it down. And boom, 3-star. All right, for the next one, we're gonna go 1 step down to Johan. This was a cleanup attack. Let's see how Johan did on 4. So this nice open base, guys. So he's gonna bring the redheads. Now, he's got level 1 redheads, and I told him, you know, man, maybe get the redheads upgraded a little bit before you try this again, because you're gonna see the redheads don't do quite like what they do in max attacks. But he still gets the win. And these open bases, guys, you know, you don't want to just dump them. It's not just going to automatically win. But when you got these open bases, you drop some golems, some witches. I mean, it's over. Those witches are just going to just spread out and crush the base. He sends the Valks in, and you'll notice he created a huge funnel. There's nothing for them to go to. You got to understand with Valks, guys, they're going to go for where there's 2 buildings, and they will go. They can just get really wonky and go all over the place. So you got to make sure you have a huge wide funnel for them. And there they are. I mean, and even level 1, these guys cut through the base. They just cut through the base and just tore up trash. But they're down. This golem's going to get out front and start tanking for everybody, which is really good. Let's see here. So those wizards are getting ate up in there. But let's see. Look at that wad of witches right there. You can't mess with that. It's hard to. You're going to see, though, he does get a little lucky here. He gets a little lucky because that mortar is going to decide to target the queen. And had it decided to target those witches, he might have had a problem there. He might have had a big problem. But the queen comes over, just keeps tanking for him. All those skeletons get in there and just wreck stuff. And we're going to speed it just a wee bit here. And now, this point, it's going to be hard to stop all those witches and skeletons. It's just going to be difficult. You're going to have trouble with that. Look how quickly those skeletons tear through a skull wall. It's almost like it ain't even there. And the queen comes in and cleans up these last few trash buildings, and we're done. All right, very good attack, Johan. We're going to move on to the next one. We got a regular here. Let's see here. B-Wag. Man, B-Wag has just been rocking. I'm going to show you. He had a 6-star war this war. The 1-star, 97% war 1-star blues are over for B-Wag. He is just keeps on knocking on that 3-star. And this is just want to pause it for a second. This is a really tough base to hit with hogs. Everybody says that. And you're going to see B-Wag makes a mistake at the beginning, but he recovers. And that's why I really wanted to show this. If your plan goes awry, you got to be able to recalculate and come at it. It's not over. You can still win. So he sends a bunch of hogs in here. It was really hard to break this ring, and he got caught with that bomb there. This wasn't a cleanup attack, which is crazy. This is the kind of base where you have no idea where the bombs are. You see the pause. He didn't know what to do. He dropped a few more in, went in, got the rest of the CC kill here. He managed to get some of the CC troops with that poison, which was really good. He managed to pull the dragon out, got another defense, got a little bit of value. So you got 2 defenses, a bomb, the CC lore, for about 10 hogs, I think. A little expensive, but you're going to see it works out. So he's got his CC kill over here, drops his king, gets some wizards down behind it, gets this dragon taken out. And, you know, he spent a lot of wizards, but he's still got 4 left. And that's going to come in handy. I tell you what. Now this king's going to run down here and just start beating up stuff. He sends all his hogs in over here. He's still got 25 hogs with the CC. So, starts dropping his heals. That's a pretty good heal there. Kept this one group over here alive. And triggers a bomb with the split off. That heal, that had some value to it right there. That had a lot of value to it. It kept all those guys alive. And you notice, I mean, the backside of his base is done. He's got all those wizards down. He's held back. He's still got a couple just to drop them strategically, which I love. I said that in the other one. Apparently, he is taking notice of that. And then here they are. They're not so clumped up. They're all over the place. They're going around to burn up some buildings. And he's got that cannon. 1 more defense. Look, he's got a pretty good sized wad of hogs left. Not a huge amount, but you look at all these wizards. They're over there killing the king for him. It's going to be hard to lose this one. And we're going to speed it up just a bit. Got a little bit of a good spread on his hogs there. That was nice. They went inside and started working on little buildings while that group over there got them. And here we go. And that's going to be all she wrote. Boom, boom. Boom, boom. Well done, B-Wag. 6-star war. Let's go on to the next one, and we're going to slide down to, well, I have it different in my notes, but I'm going to go down to 11, and you guys asked for it. I'm going to give it to you. This is Todd knocking out number 11 with a drag attack. Now, like I say, guys, drag attacks are like a stopgap till you get the hogs, but you could still 3-star with it. It's gotten a lot harder, but this is a fairly tough base for drags, so we're going to see what he does here. He's going to come in. He's going to use his lightning. He went with 3 lightning. Just triple tap on that one right there. And let's see what he does. see what he does. He drops his king down, start creating his funnel on that side. Gets his drags going here. And you'll notice he came to the side where the ADs are. You want to go right into the ADs, guys. You want the smallest travel time to the ADs, because once those air defenses are gone, it's pretty much over. If you've got enough drags left, it's pretty much over. You know, things have gotten tougher simply because there's a lot of things that have added to it. The fact that there's a drag in the CC every time now, which can kind of hurt. Oh, I like that over there. You see the balloons? They took out that archer tower, and then they went straight for the AD. That is big, guys. When you can go one step, two step to kill an AD with your balloons, that's what they're there to do. It doesn't matter that they get killed. They do soak up a bunch of traps over here, which is also really, really huge, and they take out another defense. But the real deal is quick path to the ADs. So when you're trying to figure out your drag attack, that's what you need to look for. If there is a way to get your balloons to the ADs with a quick path like that, you can take it down. That AD is not going to get much damage in. Even if it means dropping the balloons late, sometimes you got to have some patience. So we're going to speed up because drags are slow. But he's got plenty of drags left, and there ain't enough base to stop him. Let's go. He's only got like 2 defenses that can even hurt these, and one of them's pretty low level. So let's see here. We're going to speed it up a little faster. We're going to go through, wreck the base. Excellent job, Todd. Excellent job. Way to go. The next one, we're going to slide over to 12, and we're going to watch Ryan beat up on a base. Ryan's getting a lot better with his hogs. Let's see here. So he sends, this is awesome. So he sends those hogs in. He's going to take these 2 defenses out, and he knows there's a double giant bomb set in there, because this is a cleanup. He knows there's one in there, and he knows he's got to get to it. Man, spent a lot of hogs. But if you can take out 2 defenses and then trigger a trap, a skeleton trap, and then set off 2 bombs, and then take out another 2 defenses, and you get the CC lore, he could have spent 5 more hogs and it would have still been worth it. But he got it just right. Drops his witches way far back. Love that. You send them as far back as possible, guys. The witches themselves are not part of the CC kill. It's the skeletons to distract, and then you keep them alive. And you notice that he took out the defenses that would have been a problem for a CC kill. So even more value, strategic value. 2-finger drop in here, comes in, takes out these mortars, which were about to start wreaking havoc on his witches. Again, very, very good planning. Drops these heals super deep, which I love. He's going to get a ton of value. They're all over defenses. This was a textbook, well thought out plan, I gotta say, and it's a vast improvement on what Ryan's been doing. Not to say he was bad before. I'm just saying he's really planning out his attacks, and I can tell. If he did this by accident, then he's the luckiest guy in the world. So I'm going to say he planned this one out really, really well. Takes out that last defense. He's running low on hogs. He used his poison earlier. Or no, he didn't even use his poison. Okay, use your poison, Ryan. Use your poison. I know it's a little hard to focus on that, but when you get a chance, drop that poison. Get rid of those skeletons. They take out a few hogs, and it's just the death of 1,000 pinpricks there. But witches on a king, 2 witches on a king, that king's got a bad day. I'm going to tell you right now, because he's just too slow. They're just going to keep cranking out skeletons. And here come those wizards that he kept alive. And you notice, out of hogs, but he kept his CC kill squad alive. So he is going to win this one. We're going to speed it up. And that's a win. Well done, Ryan. We are going to move on down at this point to number 13. The Violent Canuck beating up on some Frenchies. We're going to see what happens here. Let's see here. So this was another really good one. And you're going to see some different stuff here. So he's got these ADs that are really close to the edge. So he starts his funnel down here with his king and his drags. And guys, you got to think about your funnel. If you don't, your drags are going to go all over the base, and that is not good. It starts to go a little bad there, but they do break right, which is good. Drops his lightning, and I love how he started his raid and didn't drop his lightning. Guys, with drags, man, you really got to think about time, how much time it takes to build it. So if you can get everything started and then do the lightning on a AD that's never going to touch him in the first place, it doesn't matter if it happened first or second. What does matter is that you've started this part, you're saving time by starting there, and then you drop it, because that doesn't take any time. So think about that when you're thinking about dropping your lightning. So takes out this AD. Now this other AD's up here, and these drags are pretty far away. But you notice he hasn't dropped his loons yet. He is going to wait. He's going to wait until those drags get in range of the AD, and he's going to drop his loons right over here. And it's going to be a 1-2 step. Unfortunately, this Frenchie had a Tesla hiding in his attic. But it's okay, because these big flying Nazis are going to come take out that AD anyway. And it don't matter. Boom, AD's done. He's still got 5 drags up. And this isn't a very high level base. So, you know, those Archer towers are not maxed for Town Hall 8. It's going to be hard to stop him. It doesn't matter that he's got that annoying air sweeper there. And he's got a pretty good spread on them, so they're going around the base, taking out buildings together, not wasting any time. Again, drags are slow, so we're going to speed up here just a little bit. Just a little bit. Gets that Town Hall down. That one does finally die, but he's got 3, and it's going to be enough. Let's see here. Boom, boom, boom. And that's it. And it's all just clean up from here. Guess what drags once the AD down? It's always just clean up. Well, guys, that was another installment of MRder Inc. War Recaps. I will say this, if you're a fan, if you're enjoying the videos, please like, please subscribe. If you're not a fan, leave me some comments. Tell me how to get better. I'm open to learning new things. Please don't pour derision on me, although that'll probably happen no matter what I do. You know, just leave some comments. Let me know what's going on, if you're liking them, or if there's something more you want to see. But other than that, you know, this has been MRder Inc. and the D. Keep going for 3 stars, guys.